And I was pumped, ready to go racing, but we couldn't race at my track until I was 16.
First? I could go head first, but that might look funny.
How does it fit?
Yeah, it's tight, but it feels good.
Yeah. 500 laps?
Maybe I'd start with 10. These are racing laps?
Is this like... Do you want me to move? So on here is actually all of the information about the car would be on the screen here. So RPM, all the temperatures and oil pressures and everything.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's pretty much, that's your seating position right there.
Nice. Got a helmet on, right?
Yeah.
So it's a good way for someone to learn too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be great. So, do you have a balloon too? Do you have any balloons? I was going to give it to my niece. She got one yesterday.
Did she?
Yeah, but she's not here today, so. Yeah, it's a very good idea hanging out the balloons. I'll give you my card. I don't know if you guys know that he...
It's Rocco, Barcelona.
It's a lot easier to get into my BMW. Why does this one so hard?
It's the roll bar.
Yeah. See, I wouldn't roll mine, so I don't need a roll bar. This one, maybe. Hi, Chris.
How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Not bad.
Good. How long have you been racing?
Too long.
Too long.
My first race was 1978.
So why do you love racing?
I don't know. It's an addiction.
Yeah? It's just in you?
Yeah, I guess, yeah.
What was like a career highlight for you when you were racing, when you were behind the wheel? What was some of your favorite times?
I had more fun out of the car.
Out of the car?
Yeah. I actually enjoyed racing when my brother raced more than anybody.
Yeah.
Because he could do stuff with a car or a vehicle that nobody else could, you know.
Performance?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we won a lot of races.
It's always been in the family?
Yeah.
Lots of cars, lots of performance enhancing tools. Where do you find that you get the best bang for your buck? Where do you spend your time and your money?
Under the hood.
Under the hood?
Under the hood and the chassis.
Yeah.
We've stirred some controversy.
For 2012, you mean?
I hope I do that too.
Yeah.
I'm already working on that.
If they're talking about us, then we're doing something right.
Yeah. We're here in Toronto, Ontario at the Canadian Motorsports Expo with a new rookie, up-and-coming driver, Luke Greiner. Where will you be racing this year?
Well, this year I have an opportunity to drive Chris Grant Chevrolet, and we've decided to go to Peterborough Speedway to start the season. So we're just going to see how it goes, race by race, weekend by weekend. We're looking for sponsors, and we're just very excited to have the opportunity to go to the racetrack, basically.
Okay. And when did you start your career in racing?
Well, I started racing when I was just a little kid. My dad put me in go-karts, but just recently I had the chance to drive at Flamborough at Oktoberfest, and we finished pretty good, 6th place behind Tom Walters. So that's kind of gave us the desire to go full season this year, and maybe even finish really good in the points at Peterborough Speedway.
All right, we'll see you in Peterborough.
Excellent, thank
Good
you very
luck.
much. Some minor adjustments, but basically it's a good fit. Hey, Chris, there's no mirror. It's perfect. All right, so we're here with JP from Peterborough Speedway, and we just wanted to ask a few questions, like what can we expect this year at Peterborough Speedway? A lot of action, just like last year?
Yeah, it's we made a bunch of changes this year. We've actually, I'd say, compacted our schedule a bit, shortened it up, but we've put a lot more into each night. And we've changed the format of some of the events. Chase for the Colors now, for instance, is pole qualifying for the Autumn Colors. Whereas in the past, the top 3 had a provisional. This year, the top 2 are setting the front row for the Autumn Colors. So that position, it's going to mean a lot more than the check at the end of that race, because you're set for the pole at the Autumn Colors. So
big money, eh?
Yep. So it's a lot of different things. It's 45th anniversary. Working on a lot of different promos. We're going to do a Wall of Fame night that we're starting. We're going to induct 10 people this year and continue it every year after that with another 3 additional inductees. Opening night, free grandstand admission. We do our toonie nights again. We're doing what's called a Spring Scuffle Enduro. $10,000 purse, 5 to win.
Wow.
There's some details on our website about that on peterboroughtspeedway.com. And we started off this year with the launch of our new website too. So it's a lot of different things going on for 2012.
A lot of big things happening really quickly, eh?
Yep.
So I heard from my car owner that you're going to be letting opening the rules a little bit for late models. So there's different configurations. A lot of different guys can bring their late models and run at Peterborough Speedway. Is that true?
We've been doing some testing on some different things, and we're trying to come up with a package. Kawartha does it too, and just come up with a package that that the cars, you can compete with different types of cars, and everybody's on the same playing field. And it's Autumn Colors is normally a really good example of that, because we normally bring 7 different tracks for each class together, and try to come up with a package that is competitive. So
yeah, excellent. Well, I'm going to be running there. I'm a rookie and I've never raced cars before,
yeah.
So I'm going to be running at your track, and I hope to see a lot of other late model guys come and try to beat me at Peterborough Speedway. It is the toughest 3rd mile, and I'm excited to run there. When is your first practice session in the spring?
We're going to kick off our season a little later this year. May 19th is our opening night, so the Saturday before, which would be May the 12th, is going to be open practice during the day. And then we do a Tuesday and Thursday practice session leading up to opening night. So
excellent. Well, I'm going to get my driver profile on the website right away, and I look forward to seeing you.
Excellent.
Thanks a lot,
Thank
JP.
you.
We're here at the show with Fan 590 Raceline Radio. Eric Thomas is the host. So how long have you been a radio host?
Radio host since I was probably 20 years old, so coming up on close to 40 years in the radio business.
Wow, and has it all been racing content?
No, it hasn't. We started specializing just in racing with Raceline Radio across the country 20 years ago. As a matter of fact, 2012 was our 20th anniversary on the air. Before that, I did everything in sports. I did some NHL play-by-play television hockey with the Maple Leafs back in the 80s. I've been a morning show disc jockey, general sports. I've done football and baseball and pretty much everything there's to do in this business. Radio except sell, though I now am not involved in that with Raceline. But we started specializing in 92, 93, and that's what I'm specializing in now. And we've never looked back.
Wow, that's great. 20 years.
Yeah.
That's congratulations.
Thank you.
So your show is across Canada.
Yes, sir.
When can I tune in to listen?
Well, it's various places, but in the largest market, being in Toronto in the GTA, we're on Sportsnet 590 The Fan Monday nights at 7 o'clock. There's a game in the way, the Raptors or the Blue Jays. We're on after the game. The show is also podcasted, and there's a repeat airing of the show at 5 a.m. on Saturdays. But most of our 15 stations on the network also podcast the program, so it goes at various times across the country. Some are Monday night, some are Tuesday night, but most of those stations also podcast the show. So if you can't hear it live or even in playback, you can go to their website, click on the icon, and listen to the show at your convenience.
Oh, great. Yeah, I can download it at any time. That's where I listen to it, FAM 590. Are you on satellite radio at all?
Not yet, but that's a plan to do that. I mean, most of our sponsors would like to see maybe us talk about doing something on satellite radio. But for right now, terrestrial radio is paying the bills, and we've been pretty lucky over the 20-year run of the program to have some of Canada's biggest blue chip companies support the program. Right now, with Subaru Canada's involved with us. Subaru have been there for just about half of our length on the air. Tissot Swiss Watches is back with us, and a new sponsor this year nationally in WD-40. And of course, we barter the time with our stations, so they have local sponsors they can sell to at their local level. So everyone's happy. Most of our affiliates have been with us pretty much since day one. Affiliates come and affiliates go based on format changes and what have you. But we've been pretty lucky that our affiliates have been pretty loyal, and that's the reason why I think we've been around so long. As a matter of fact, that's exactly why we've been around so long.
Well, that's great. Thank you, Mr. Thomas, for your time. I know you have a radio show to go do right now. now.
Yes, we do, yeah.
So I appreciate your time.
Not
Thanks
at
a
all.
lot.
Thanks.
Yeah, have a good day.
Outside, inside, Jimmy.
Okay, so we'll wait till they come out. Hong Kong. Does Doug drive it?
Yeah, maybe. Let's go to Daytona. There's the keys in there.
Yeah, no, the keys are gone. They were smart.
Just imagine all of us. You wouldn't want me in here.
Talking about you.
Well, I usually bring them courtesy of myself, but
We give everybody earplugs.
some people can't do it. Oh, this is beautiful.
Yeah,
And like I say, this doesn't replace your hotel. All of our packages include your hotel.
So every night you guys use a hotel? Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, this is overnight travel. This is, so if we're traveling from here to Bristol, we'll leave here at 6 o'clock at night. At 8 o'clock in the morning, you're at Bristol at the hotel. But you get to sleep while we're driving. And each bus has 2 drivers.
And I take it you got preferred parking and stuff like that all lined up, yeah?
Well, we've got a spot down there that we usually use for tailgating.
February 20th, that's when you guys depart?
Yeah.
That is in 8 days.
Time to book.
Wow. Let's go find our bunk.
Half bed.
So this one sleeps how many?
This one, 23.
Fits, really, eh? Wow.
23 it sleeps, and we don't take any more than it sleeps.
Yeah. It actually.
Let me
Oh,
do
you
the
have to
walk
put.
through there.
You have to put the table down and everything.
Clarence, my name's Luke. Nice to meet you. So what car is this? What kind of car is this?
It's a sprint car.
Sprint car? Do you know how much horsepower it has?
1200.
That's a lot, eh?
Yeah.
And they're lightweight.
Yeah.
Yeah, very fast.
real racing.
Have you seen them race?
Yeah, I did.
Is it pretty exciting racing?
It is. It's loud.
Is it loud? Yeah.
It's a lot of fun.
And so this car doesn't go on pavement; it goes on dirt, right?
Yeah.
And that's pretty crazy to watch, isn't it?
Yeah, you need to protect your eyes.
Yeah.
Wear sunglasses or
Sideways.
something. Yeah.
Yeah. So do you know when the first race is, or do you have a schedule? or
The
anything?
schedule is done. The races are on Osh weekend.
Oh, yeah.
And the schedule will be up in a couple of weeks, I think. So
Okay.
mid-June usually. So,
Oh yeah. Excellent. That sounds like fun. I've definitely got to get there and check it
yeah,
out.
you'll have to come by this summer.
I'd like to drive one. I'm used to pavement.
Too many muffins, Luke?
Yeah.
Put the wheel on.
Yeah, that's cool. A little tight in here.
Can you see okay?
Do you want to get a little screen, a TV screen, so you can see up out of the... Maybe we need a piece of foam. You want to sit on a piece of foam? And then you can see over the dashboard. You could stand up while you're driving. What do you got there in your hands? Cool. Racing comfortable. You got some money, Adora? Oh, I'm crashing. Oh no. Where are we? Where are we? Race car show?
What would you just say? Oh, you have a helmet on. So the wind doesn't.
Get ready. Remember, gas, 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 and then brake, brake, brake.
When they come through, you start driving. There you go, start driving.
Gas. Whoa, turn it. Gas, gas, gas. Ooh, watch out for that wall. You drive like I drive.